Can't stop.
Can't stop. Won't
That's
stop.
them accurate. You want to run it back?
Bomba
Oh,
Clata.
you want to run what she just said over? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Go
whole
here.
thing.
Get your notepads out, all right?
Hey.
Get your notepads out.
Hey,
She
she
finna
bars.
drop a
She spitting
gem.
bars out
That
here.
was the universe
She
saying
spitting
somebody
bars.
missed it. Boom. Let us know we
I
can
got
roll
it.
it.
Boom. My
We
nigga.
good? All right, roll it. Go ahead. Give it to him again.
So while I'm doing this,
First of all, before you do that, let me tell you why she's awesome and why I'm intrigued by what she
thank you.
does, all right? She came out with this energy. I'm going to show you how you get energy back, all right?
Yep.
This melanated queen over here is teaching you guys how to market yourself, be something about yourself, talk about yourself, elevate yourself instead of whining on
Elevate.
the couch. Why?
Yep.
Yes, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're going to take you to the highest
Break
level.
it down for him.
You hear me?
Inside.
Okay? When you come sit on this
Shit.
panel, you gotta come dominate. This is why Continental T is all right to sit right here. He gonna come in every time.
Every
all right,
time.
listen.
Hey.
The way you came
Every
in, the way she came out in the parking lot was like, yo, you're gonna see me no matter what. Yeah, we ain't shouldn't go. No, you gonna give it to him all.
You damn right.
Break down that word humble and you understand why we don't do that.
oh yes, that's what it is, as well.
Flow.
I feel, and I'm sorry
No,
if I
you
cut
better
you
come
off.
on.
I'm
Go
sorry if I
ahead.
cut you off,
No, you
but
better come on with it.
I spent a lot of time knowing that I could do a lot, but I stayed humble because it sounded better. I felt like I played myself small, and I'm just tired of that. I saw myself limiting myself, and like humble for me is not a thing.
Yeah, fuck
I have no reason, even if I have to talk myself into the level of confidence that I have into my music. That's what I'm doing. I have women coming to me like, "Oh, I want to be as confident as you are." Me too, because I write it in my songs, and until I believe it. And
deep.
that humble, I did it, and that's not how you reach your potential. You respect everyone's work, you support everyone. That's how I operate.
Yeah.
But I don't have to limit myself. I don't have to stop because you're intimidated by me.
Fluid
If you're intimidated, that's on you.
Shit, if you're intimidated, that means I'm doing something right.
Hey, and I can do better.
Absolutely.
Always.
Goddamn right. Just
Oh,
wait. Look at me now.
damn.
Look at me next year. Bitch, I'm gonna be in a different
Okay,
place.
you
Fuck
got a
talking
question, bro? You got a question, bro? I know he a grinder, bro. He be quiet. That nigga be.
Nah, I was just listening to what she said. I've been downing on myself. Like I've been sleeping on myself too. And like you say, I be humble and stuff like that. But you are right. You know what I mean? You don't really have to be like that. But I think I do it because I don't want nobody else to feel like I'm being better than them. Because a lot of people will give you that, and then you don't want to make nobody feel like that. But like you say,
Man, if you feel
gotta,
like I'm better than you, I just
yeah,
might
like
be.
y'all saying. So I'm
Man,
really just
talk about
listening to this
Shit,
and,
put that shoe on and wear that motherfucker. Walk around the block.
you're
God
right,
damn it.
So you can't really, like you said, you
walk the
can't
block,
really humble yourself
You
just
know
because
what I mean?
somebody else, they just got to do it, you know what I mean? So,
You're right.
Hey man,
Fact.
it go. I'm gonna take it. I call myself the high priest, so I'm gonna take it to the scriptures.
Yeah.
Let's go.
go.
Talk to him.
They say you can't put a lamp up under the bed. You gotta put it on a nightstand. Come on. You dig what I'm saying? So it can light up the whole room. You put it up under the bed, what is gonna light up?
Yo,
Ooh.
that's
the
true.
bed.
Ooh.
It's probably gonna burn the house down.
You damn right.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's a thing about being humble, and it's a thing about being having humility. You dig what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself above everybody, but at the same time, never ever dim your light. You know what I'm saying? Shine your light as bright as you can. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's what we're here for, to shine that bright.
You think that's like a big problem in our culture, like especially when it comes to artists? Do we like dim ourselves out? I'm not an artist, by the way. I'm a creator.
No.
I'm not like, all right.
That
so,
creating
yeah.
mode of you is an
Yeah.
artist.
You're right. So, do you feel like artists dim themselves? Starting with you.
Well, and hey, everybody has the right to their opinion. What I think is that the whole humble thing that people try to present, yeah, some people are scared of their own potential. That's one side. And the other side is self-sabotage. I read a lot. So you can be humble and stay in your comfort zone. You can mask it as humility. So for me, I think that's what happens mostly when you don't take the time to do that self-betterment and self-development. You call it humility and being humble, but in reality, you're just stopping yourself from doing more. Or
Yeah, talk to 'em.
you can achieve, like, I'll give you an example. And
Damn, I gotta tell her to break it down for him.
Come
I
on
told,
now.
he asked me why didn't I release Milian's sooner. It was the cover art. I was very specific for that, but I did go through a moment where I'm like, damn, like this song really hits. So once you put it out, what's next? Well, I got to let myself see that. I got to put it out, give this, and trust that I'm able to do more and better. So you can say you're humble and all that, but are you really being humble, or you just like self-sabotaging yourself? And that's the worst thing you can do.
Right.
So I feel like
Right.
that's part of what's going on in our culture. It's like dimming other people's light or stepping on other people's
Man.
word.
Yeah, no, you can be blunt.
That community
stepping
thing
on
is-
toes,
Stepping on
dragging it
the
down.
toes.
We don't
Stepping
mind.
on
We
toes,
don't
damning
make it-
other people like, man, people out here nowadays, because, you know, the world is so negative,
Right.
people actually get a kick out of and get clout out of dimming other people's light. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, last time I checked, you know what I'm saying, if you fly too close to the sun, it's going to burn your ass alive.
Burn. You finna
That's
burn.
out by. So if you shine as bright as the sun, man, who going to stop you?
Come on.
Yeah.
And I don't
is.
think there's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being confident. That's like one of the first words I learned to spell, by the way.
Very good.
All right.
Look, if I stepped on your toes, that means you slowed down somewhere.
Oh,
And I
God.
kept going.
Damn.
So that's why your toes
I like
stepped
that.
on.
I like that.
I was
Yeah.
in motion. I was in motion. You slowed down. Your feet got stepped on.
Yeah.
Move out my way.
Damn.
I'm on
did.
my way.
Here I
I got
come.
somewhere to go.
Here I
I got
come.
somewhere to go.
Simplicity. Simplicity.
But that's just the asshole in me.
We need the
that mean-
asshole.
We need
Everybody
that
needs
though.
that asshole.
That's
gotta
real.
be,
You need
'cause-
that. It's balance.
Because you
or
have to
sort
get
of.
burnt out here. You can be super. We around super talented people. People have amazing ideas
On a
every
regular
day.
basis, yeah.
And it could be that one lazy bum that know they can't do nothing for themselves that will talk you out of your aspiration and your greatness. This is why it's good, as I heard you earlier say you started with speaking first. And then we'll get to the backstory of before you got to the music, before you got to speaking, what changed you to want to step into that light? Because I know with me, I had to lose everything to realize nobody cared.
Oh yeah.
It's the thing when you come on this panel, we want to
Sounds
help.
familiar.
You're helping those that may not have that confidence.
That's the real reason. Like I reached a very, very low point
Right.
in my life during my college basketball career. I gave up. So straight up, I gave up.
Right.
And God was like, hey, you're not done. So for me, my purpose is to be that voice I didn't have. I didn't have that voice of encouragement and support when I was going through things when I was growing up that led to that moment in life where I made a decision. And I decided that in whatever I do, I'm going to be that voice, because for me, I don't think is what the problems that you face is knowing that there is a way to figure it out, and your mind plays games. And I do a lot of reading, and your mind can be, your weapon.
Or it could be
or
the thing to stop you.
Yep. So that voice that I needed, either was a parent that wasn't there, like, hey, like you can get through this. So my thing and my family, we never spoke about our problems. We made it seem like everything was okay. We had this facade.
Man.
Never put it on the table.
And for me, it's just be vulnerable, because that's when you can ask for help. I'm still learning how to ask for help. And you can, independence and being self-made still involves community. So those are the reasons why I do what I do now, because there's a child my age that's
Talk
going
about it.
through what I went through as a kid. That's like, okay, like there's light at the end of the tunnel. So that's my friend.
It ain't just dark.
It's gonna be dark for a little bit. It's gonna be dark.
Let me tell you something about
You can be the light.
Let me tell you something about the
Yeah.
darkness. Let me
So-
tell you something about the darkness. See, when you plant a seed, that seed is in the darkness.
Absolutely.
Hey, you don't know about none of them stars in the sky shining if it ain't in the darkness.
True.
Let me tell you about the dark. You don't know you the light until it's you
Talk
in
to
the
'em.
dark.
Hello.
Hey, man, my man came in here and turned them bright ass lights on, but man, hey,
And I'm glowing now.
he had to turn everything else dark so we can glow, man. You gotta have the darkness, man. Hey,
Talk
what we was
to
talking about earlier, Nate, Darkwing Duck.
him. He only comes out at night.
They only come out at night. Yeah, man. But hey, but for real though, like,
The dark comedian,
Talk to him.
yeah,
Where's he at?
but he light skinned.
No, but for real though, man, like
I am at heart though.
the rock bottom, man, it's a damn good place to build a foundation.
Yes.
What I tell y'all last time when we first started all this, rock bottom, you can't do nothing but go where?
Up.
To the top.
Up,
But
What?
you at your ass at the bottom, you can't go no further. You low as fuck.
Come
I'm
on.
talking
One
about-
more
go.
thing to add to
You
that.
either gonna
No,
stay
no
there,
fear then.
you gonna elevate.
That's
Yeah,
when you think.
real
That's
shit,
when you
man.
think
One more
the best
thing to
too, when
add
you're at
to
the
that.
bottom. You really thinking
Right.
how to get up out of there.
Right.
Yeah, man, you're the most creative down there.
That's what I was gonna say. That's
Yeah.
when creativity comes.
Big old facts.
Ooh.
In the
You gotta
darkness.
figure out ways.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a scientific fact that you're like your most creative, like in the middle of the night, like around 3 a.m.
That's why I had to
Three
get my
o'clock.
own
3 o'clock.
equipment.
Boy, hey, I'm in
see?
tune with that. 'Cause, motherfucker,
see?
if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yes.
whatever you do,
Yeah.
do it then. You're gonna
Right.
get most production.
Oh,
You're gonna get
Absolutely.
the best.
That's why
pro-
people be talking about getting
Listen.
up
I'm
at
trying to tell
5.
you.
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock.
What'd you say, Nate?
Yeah.
That's why people be talking about getting up at 5 just on a regular. You know what I mean?
Hey, better
Yeah.
sun
Thing,
gaze.
like the most,
You better sun gaze.
waking up at 5 in the morning.
Starting your day in
Hey,
the
if you-
darkness,
start
man.
your
If
day,
you got
man.
your alarm clock that goes off at 3, that don't count.
But your body will not like. You
Your
ever
body
been
will.
like eager, like really eager? Like every day I get eager to. So it's hard for me to sleep
Yeah.
because I'm like I gotta ready to attack the day tomorrow. Like them
Uh-huh.
goosebumps I get. Like yo, I know this shit's here.
I know you ready
Yeah,
to attack
man.
tomorrow before tomorrow
Man,
even starts.
exactly.
Man,
Goddamn
that
right.
man right
That-
there. Boy.
That's
Like,
why you work in them wee hours of the morning, you know.
Fact.
Man, wait.
3 o'clock,
listen.
that's they call it that Wiccan hour, you know what I'm saying? That's where that magic at.
Playing, but
So that jolt of energy we're talking about, that's what I received when I first saw the reel of this dude at the pool joint.
Uh-huh.
There's not a big crowd,
Uh-uh.
but the energy. I think it was Jada God.
The energy was up. Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Little P back out.
Man, come on now. Yeah, we gonna have to stop. We gonna have to pop out, like really pop out, because if the energy is like that, and you're still able to cause commotion with no one being tangibly in the space, and,
it was amazing.
ooh.
Yes,
It
it
was.
was.
So I can only imagine what a show would be like.
Oh,
Right.
the hook. Yep. It doesn't matter who's there, who's not. You just
on.
gotta
For fun.
act like everybody's there
Right.
because one person you might get one person
That's
that
it.
day. One person
Hey, and
don't
we
have
done
their
said
first
that before
impression.
too. You never know
Come
who it is that's
on.
watching.
That's real shit.
Thank you.
Exactly. And I'm looking.
Panda,
We
we see.
did.
I'm talking about.
Nah, but you never
Okay.
know. You never know
On the
who it is
spot.
that's watching.
Okay.
You never know who's gonna be that one that's just be like, yeah, you got that energy. You got that.
Nah, for
That's
real.
it.
That's all it takes.
Hey man, you know
That's all it
what?
takes.
Big shout out to Gilbert, brother. You thought I was gonna forget? I
Shout
ain't
out
forget.
to you, Gilbert.
Castle Rose, the restaurant.
Casa Rosa, Casa
You
Rosa.
had some brands in your restaurant today, right? You actually had one agency. We've done over $500,000 in graphic sales already in your space,
You heard him.
right? The way that man received us, Gilbert, you deserve the all-winning award. I don't care how long people been working at that spot. You've been open a year and a half. I don't care who they have in there, brother. We only want our guests and the people we work with to rock with you, Gilbert.
Hey.
Man,
Manager,
He
when
might,
you see
he might have
this.
been doing it there for as long as he's been
Come
doing it there,
on,
but it
man.
shows that he's been doing it somewhere else and was doing a damn good
And it
job
was
at
his
it. I wasn't
second
even there,
day.
but just from
It
what
was
y'all
only his
talking
second
about.
day, man.
Second day?
Yeah.
We couldn't tell.
His second day there.
So, yeah.
Not his second day on it.
So this is what I would like for us to do, right? And we might start this because we need to honor our guests the right way. We'll take you out to go get something to eat,
Uh-huh.
right? Because you're
I
gonna come
feel
back.
hungry. Yep.
You're gonna come back.
I'm coming back.
Right? Right? 'Cause we
Absolutely.
need that
Good
type
vibes
of
all
vibes,
day.
right? Because that wisdom come up here and that energy and that grit and that I'm gonna make sure that the service that I provide, because you do provide a service,
Facts.
right, is going to touch people in a way to make them want to come back. Gilbert, you did that, brother. And
Shout
can
out
we
to you,
all give
Gilbert.
that brother a hand clap, all right?
Well, you know,
Right.
man, I feel like life is about service. Every job you look out there, everything that you can do out there to make some money, it's about service.
Come on.
So if you give good service,
Come on.
you know what I'm talking about,
Come
the
on, what you
energy
gonna
is
get
reciprocated.
You know what?
You dig what I'm saying?
Some of the people look at service as a down thing when it should be your greatest thing.
That should be the greatest thing you got, because that's all we got is service. You got
It
to serve
costs
your.
Now, I understand when they take a look at it like that because some of the motherfuckers in service, on the other side, you got the other ones that don't look at it that way and just like, no, you're here to serve me.
Come
That's
on.
it. Hey, bitch, you got me fucked up. We go outside in the back right now. I'll rag your motherfucking ass out.
Right now.
Bitch. And then
Right
come
now.
clock back the fuck in.
He on him.
Listen,
Give me a break.
valuable
Yeah.
lesson, right?
Yeah, real shit though.
So don't sleep on the people at 7-Eleven, okay? Shout out to my
Nah,
boy. He
for
said,
real.
I can't use, I ain't say, we're not gonna use your name. I want to do a job, but bro, let me tell you something. Don't sleep on people doing regular jobs because
Come
sometimes
on,
they've
man.
lived the American dream a couple times and they're bored.
Yeah.
True.
Damn.
Very
And
true.
they
Hey,
do
hey,
these
that's
things
real.
just to
Hey,
find
that's real.
someone to bless.
Yeah.
Man, you're right about that.
So before you shit on the person that you think is beneath
Come on,
you,
man.
that motherfucker might be that one that can uplift.
Come on, man. Change your life.
That's big,
Break
man.
it down.
That's
Break
big,
it
man.
No
down.
one's really
for 'em.
beneath you, though.
What do you say?
No one's really beneath you.
Not really.
Ooh, break that down.
Not really.
Break it down.
For the ones that don't believe.
That we may not
down.
understand.
Because
Enlighten us.
I mean, you learn from everybody. Everybody's great in one thing or two things. They may not have figured it out, but with a conversation, you'll find out that one thing about them that makes them special. So the moment you see someone as below you or even above you, you're really limiting yourself.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't,
Talk to
I
him,
don't
Flo.
really think that way.
She in there, yeah. She in there.
Let
She
that
in
breathe.
tune. Now I'm talking about she hitting them piano keys, man.
Yeah.
Playing that organ.
You know,
You can't be above me, but we might be equal. We might be on the
but some even when I
So
would
why do
do
we even
graffiti,
have to
you
compare,
have to learn
though?
from the people.
Because
Whoa.
everybody got to be the
Whoa.
best.
Well,
Nobody's
okay.
At
comfortable.
being themselves.
Okay, well, I won't say nobody, but a lot of people not comfortable with, yeah, I'm on the same level as so-and-so. Yeah, me and so-and-so. Nah, I'm better than him. Nah, I'm better than her. Nah,
You
I'm
know
better.
why?
Everybody want to be better.
It's because of the world we live in, man. It's society. So
Yeah.
society's based on status. You dig what I'm saying?
Where you at?
So
Every day.
at the end of the day, you know how us guys from the gutter and from the hood, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker bleed like me. You know what I mean?
Goddamn right, bitch. All you got to do is get me first.
But at the end of the day, Barack
go.
Obama walk up in here, motherfuckers gonna act a different way.
I'm
talk
sorry,
a
I
different way.
disagree. He got to get me first, too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, for us,
Man.
but everybody ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? So we live in a world of status, so that's why it make a motherfucker feel like, oh, he's way up here, or he or she's way down there, like, nah, it's not really like that.
Oh, see, you know what I'm saying? He got Secret Service. I got Secret Service, too. Except mine are goons. No
Hey,
difference.
that shit real. That shit real, man.
So what do you see? Let me ask a question for everybody. What do you see when you see yourself in the mirror? Oh yeah, welcome to the
That's the
question.
Uh,
Welcome to Questions Podcast.
what do I
Now we
see?
going deep.
Question came out of nowhere that time.
I see a lot of
She
pain.
got my energy up there, bro. The way she's answering, I'm locked the fuck in.
Yeah, I see a lot of pain that I've tried to mask over the years that I'm now using to find my purpose and to touch others. That's my goal, like to look at myself and be like, yeah, this is who you want to be. This is the life you want to live. I see scars that I haven't taken the time to heal. That's why I do a lot of reading. And I want to see me for who I am now and for what I'm trying to become. And I'm trying to, like,
Versus what
understand
you've
my
been through.
past,
Yeah.
but, like, create this line, separate it, because I don't want to bring my past to today and to the future. I don't want to forget it because there's so much that came out of that, but I don't want to use my past to define me. So I want to look at myself and be like, yeah,
Because as soon as you start putting your past out there like that, they're going to say that's what you're using to define yourself, is all your past.
well, like you talked about society earlier, it's kind of there. That's how we operate. For example, let's say that tomorrow, like the people, your friends, your family, tomorrow you make a decision to change something about you, one of your worst habits or something. And then you literally start tomorrow, and then your friends are like, since when did you start doing this? Didn't you do this? So we're
Talk
so
about it.
used to like bringing that past up. That's how we function. That's how we come together in misery. So
shit.
that's what I want to.
Damn.
That's what I want to look at when I
Misery
see
love
myself.
company.
Yeah.
That
When I
shit
see myself
real.
in the mirror.
Talk about it. Questions. Ooh, we getting deep. We diving right here. I hope you got your motherfucking scuba gear. No, I'm talking about we diving. bro.
Still going down. Still going down.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I see in the mirror?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Yeah.
God in the motherfucking flesh. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm talking about for real though. But you know, I've been looking in my mirror lately, man. I'll be like, damn, my skin getting dry as shit. Put some extra cocoa butter on my face and shit. But nah, for real, that's what I see in the mirror though. It's God in the flesh because I believe a certain type of thing with me
Right.
and with everybody else.
Right.
But you know, everybody ain't on my.
At all.
But at the same time,
Hey.
but that's why I think the way I think. And it's really about thinking the way you want to think for your future. Because I read in the book,
Which book?
I was about to ask you. Oh,
Sorry,
that's
I be
deep.
reading
She
books. I be
segue.
like, I want to
Becoming
know.
Supernatural.
Okay.
So it said that just like you were saying how you could change your habit and people around you still hold you to that yesterday's carry.
version you.
Yeah. So it's like you yourself do that. You yourself do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Think
live
you
in our
still
past.
the old you.
Yeah, we live in our
Yeah.
past. We go in our future thinking past events is going to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, but see,
He just
when you
broke
got
down
them ones-
relationships.
When you got the ones, when you got the ones that are looking at you like, "Oh, you changing? Why you doing that now?
Why you doing
That why you even asking me that? You talking to me the wrong way.
But look though.
I'm proud of you.
But
I'm
look,
glad to see you doing this. Why you want to keep seeing me doing what I
Check
was?
this out.
It threatens them.
Check this out. I'm about to
right
break it
there.
down.
Then I
We
shouldn't
all
be
watched the
fucking with you
movie
in
The
the first
Matrix,
place.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, when Neo started finding out that he was Neo, he was creating a new future. And so motherfuckers around him turning to Agent Smith. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, we want you back into this cubicle typing in shit. Nah,
Nah,
we
we
don't
got-
want you flying around this motherfucker.
Yeah, we got a lot of Agent Smiths around here.
You don't want to be Agent Smith. You don't want to be plugged in. You want to be Neo.
Okay.
And if you're a female, you want to be Trinity. You know what I'm talking about? You want to get unplugged about this
Church.
shit. You know?
Church.
Come on.
That's
I
what
don't
it's
have
about.
much to add to that, man. Man hit the nail on the head.
Boom.
Once again, one strike all the way in the ground.
That's what he do.
Holding
Bless it,
it-
bless it,
holding
brother.
it all
Home
together.
run.
They playing tennis right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Back and forth.
Man, 'cause the vibration up there, man. You know, I
Up
like these
there.
type of
bro, this is
conversations.
what I'm
Up
saying.
there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Man,
about.
it's hard to catch a person to be comfortable when the cameras and lights is on
Come on,
and
man.
speak some truth instead of running with the facade.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
over there,
It's
Daiquiri
easy
If we're
to
gonna
run
do
the
this, let's
facade.
do it the right
Sir.
way.
Shout out to
The
you.
honest,
Daiquiri
pure
King.
Shout out
way.
to
Yeah,
Daiquiri
that's it.
King.
It
That's the
flows.
one.
Right? We destroy our greatness because we can't see our greatness because we're surrounded by a lot of distractions.
And a bunch of bugs.
Whew, talk
and,
about
and,
it.
and sometimes the distractions are ones you love.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
Tell them about it.
Okay? And it's
Yeah.
okay to let the ones you love know, hey,
Hey.
I'm going to elevate today.
You can
Today.
say where you at.
And
Fuck yeah.
I mean, you don't gotta stay where you're at, but you're gonna have to kick in gear. Sometimes our gears are different. Some of us got 18 gears.
I'm like, get out the way.
Some of us still stuck in 4.
Move out
Hey,
the
but
way.
show me you trying to keep up with me.
But
Show me you
But
trying to
that's-
keep up with me.
but I don't want you to destroy yourself trying to keep up with me,
Right.
because that's gonna be
That's
hard.
not
You
fair.
gotta go at
That's
your
not
own
fair.
pace. You gotta
That's
go
It's
at
a
your
hard
own
race
pace.
to run.
All the way.
I'm
fair, yeah.
gonna take you through the cheese grater.
Hold on, Fluid P. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Even
Fluid.
like that.
Yeah.
Because if you can't
Your
keep up,
weakness.
then you know what I'm saying. You,
But it doesn't
No,
mean you're not
nah.
deserving. It doesn't mean
Right,
you're not
exactly,
deserving. You're just not
exactly.
ready.
You're
you
not
haven't
ready.
got enough bumps
wait
across
that
the
time,
head.
man.
Right.
You ain't lost enough money, friends, family, associates,
Yourself.
side piece. You in your damn self.
Me.
The main thing, self.
You ain't lost enough. So when you tell someone, hey, you haven't lost enough to be around me, first thing they're gonna think about the painful thing they've ever been through and be like, what the you don't know what I've been through.
You know what you
You're
just.
already the defense.
You
But
know-
you're already losing the conversation already.
Nah, for
Hey,
real.
this cat just like a light bulb just hit my head. So you ain't lost enough.
Come on.
So once you lose enough,
Boom.
you finally know about
You didn't
value.
So that's what we talk
Factual.
about. We were talking about a minute ago about the bottom. Where can you go from there? You know what I mean? When you lost enough.
you got your foundation for free.
There you go.
Seriously, that's why when you come up from a certain background, you have like a head start. It doesn't look like
It really
it,
does.
Come on.
but you actually have a head start.
Yeah.
And that's how I had to shift my mindset. It looks pretty like, hey, you know, both parents and money.
Yeah.
But there are so many lessons that I've learned from coming from where I came from that you can buy them, you can learn them in school. Disclaimer, I've went to school a lot.
Let's go.
I'm not against school. I think you should educate yourself you should never stop learning. But if you're not learning about life and all you're doing is learning about books and theories that you never put yourself in a position to apply, you really are wasting your time. And if you're only associating yourself with other people that know all these things about books, you're really like losing years. You're growing older times too. You go up by 3 years.
losing years.
Life.
Gems being dropped.
Yo.
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Streetwise is important.
Drop it.
Throughout this
Questions,
conversation, you mentioned reading books 4 times.
Right.
Name me 3
Right.
of your most favorite books
There you
that,
go.
that you
Favorite.
would want
There you
others
go.
to tap into.
Life changes.
Okay.
This will turn into
So the book that
Knowledge session.
created a shift for me was "You Are a Badass" by Jen Sincero. I read this. What was that? While I was playing basketball overseas. I read it because I was like, and I don't know if anybody else has been through this. You put in all the reps. You're doing everything that you need to do, but there's just like something that's blocking you that you can't see. And I don't know if it was fear. I don't know what it was, but you might have a lot of people saying that you can't, you're not good at this, you're not good at that. And then you start to believe it. I had to like lift that up. So that book helped me just see that, hey, I am what I choose to be,
Facts.
even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. So that's
It
how
ain't
I
gotta make
started.
sense to you. You ain't in my shoes.
Not even me.
It
Sometimes
ain't
it
gotta
don't
make sense to
me.
nobody. Shit.
So that's one book that I read very early. The next book that I recommend is Relentless by Tim Grover. That book talks about the dark side that we all have.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing. The whole thing about good person, bad person, I don't believe in that. You're good only when people see you most of the time. So everybody can do bad and good things. There's no such thing as good and bad. So he talks about the dark side, that side that where you're very competitive, where you think about doing things a certain way that's not necessarily legit, but you choose not to do it. So that's really when you can show if you're good or bad or whatever. So Relentless is going all out, being unstoppable, like crushing every single opportunity that you got. It's like beast mentality. So I love that book.
Okay.
Relentless. And then I have to say two. The other one is Atomic Habits. You've probably heard of that book.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
It will really tell you about yourself, okay? You literally make a decision to be great or not be great every single moment.
Yes,
When you
yes.
snooze your alarm, you literally choosing, hey, I'm gonna start my day behind. Like, the moment you snooze your alarm, that's it. You've already made the decision, like,
Kill the snooze
Hey,
button.
I'm
Talking to
behind
one
today.
that don't want to go to sleep in the
You
first
snooze,
place.
you lose.
I don't want to talk about sleeping habits.
I'm just saying, like,
I
he
struggle with
ain't-
that, but
Sleep is for
She's
dreamers.
dropping them on top of Mount Top of the Empire State Building.
Listen,
But
she coming
drop
from
it
the
down.
top row.
I'm talking about jewelry is
Numero
falling out this young
jewelry
lady's
falling
mouth.
on your
Come on.
face.
Come
We
on.
gotta put a conference together.
Facts.
Yes.
we can. I have one more book, though. I know you said three, but the fourth one,
Build a library.
for those that, are hesitant to reading, I recommend listening to books as well. But the fourth one is a little book. It's called The Four Agreements.
That's
I should have
it.
read this a long
That's
time
it.
ago, but I read it
That's it.
recently. And the biggest thing that I loved about The Four Agreements is the one that says, don't take it personal. Don't take anything personally. When people come for you, they attack you, they try to belittle you, it is not about you. It says nothing about you. It's all about how they feel about themselves. And once you accept that and you embrace that, you let go of resentment, anger, feeling some type of way. You know what you can
They
do, and if
come at you
somebody
like
else
that
can't
'cause
see
of
it,
the way
it's
you
okay.
make them
Factory.
feel.
Factory.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah, because the way you make
Don't take it
Factory.
personal. Don't take it.
That mean, you feel that way, that means I'm doing something right.
you know.
Don't take
So,
it personal.
Don't do
Yo.
it.
It's just
Okay.
business, not personal.
Okay.
It's just business.
Quote. Favorite quote.
Oh, my favorite quote
I do this
is
shit
mine.
Let's go. That's the first. Somebody got their own.
It's my own quote. It's not about what you can't do. It's about what you can still do. You are unstoppable, and because I always see it, that unstoppable part, you capitalize the able. No matter what, you're able to do something. When I was injured, for example, I told you I was on bed rest, I was writing. I didn't even know I was going to get into music, but I was writing. So you can always do something. You just got to search for that something instead of finding reasons why you can't. Just find a way that you can make something
The
happen.
next person
So-
gonna be in
so-
bed rest, and they gonna feel like I
Yeah.
can't do shit no more.
Yeah.
Big, man.
I ain't got nothing
It's
going
a
on for me,
choice.
but laying in this motherfucking bed.
Tuesday.
Could I?
Hey.
Yeah.
Fluid P in the house, y'all.
Fluid
You know.
P.
Fluid P.
Run that shit up.
Get a hand clap for the knowledge, man.
Yeah.
For real. Come
The
in there with
million.
that.
Million.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
get them.
Open up
It's
the
all mental.
motherfucking-
For real. It's
Yo.
all mental.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, you damn right.
Quick
Okay.
question.
Let's go.
Quick question. How long you been in America?
I came in 2010 for basketball,
Yeah.
for college
Right,
basketball.
right.
It's about 13 years now.
Yeah, and I left for a little bit playing overseas.
When's the last time you played basketball?
Yeah, because I'll dunk on you.
Oh,
I'm dunking on
Over
you.
it, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
great
it's
way
a
to
touchy.
segue.
Crushers.
Yeah. 2019 was the last year that I was playing pro.
Okay.
Playing
That works
pro.
out.
Okay.
You heard
so,
her.
Playing
Alright.
pro.
It
Yeah,
was
she
an
said pro, like,
injury
yeah.
that stopped you.
Not
from
D
playing
League.
basketball?
Being misdiagnosed. It wasn't the injury, because I've been injured before prior to that.
Okay.
It was the fact that I was misdiagnosed and I was on bed rest and I wasn't getting paid, and I was like, hey, we got to fall back.
You wanted the
on my degree.
millions.
I wanted the millions, baby. We can't waste no
She
time.
said she was playing
Yeah,
pro.
yeah.
Pro means, hey, listen, here's the separation between a professional and an amateur.
Talk to him.
The professional gets paid.
Yeah.
That's the only separation.
How much you get paid is a different topic, but
Fact.
you get
Tax.
paid.
Exactly.
Well, different seasons. I've been overseas. Okay, boom. Anyways, all right, boom. We're not getting down to the math.
Wasn't
Numbers
enough.
start calculating number, right?
Hey,
So
Ain't
it
enough.
don't make
Man,
sense.
women.
You know, 33%, 6 come dropping out. All right, but anyways, besides the point, okay? This is not the point of this, okay? Listen, she said something earlier. I like, when people speak, I like to be able to eat it and be able to kind of regurgitate it, right? So earlier said you don't know what it feels like when you work hard, you keep going, you grind and grind and grind and grind and grind.
Don't
and
stop.
You, do it, you know what I'm saying? And then it doesn't go. Has you ever thought that maybe that wasn't the mission?
yes, yes, yes. That's the. So something that I've learned the last 6 years is the idea of rebranding yourself, and it's so hard because you can love something, and for me that was basketball. Basketball was my escape. It was the key. It was my everything, and I can do more.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was not accepting that because my last injury was I broke a bone on my foot. But prior to that, I tore my Achilles and then my knee, and then I had concussions. And I had
And
to
was
just,
this all from basketball?
You play
and
jailhouse
I still
ball.
love it,
Playing
and
rough,
I would do it
prison
again.
You
I would
said-
do it again.
said you was
all
playing
over.
jailhouse
She
ball?
played in Croatia.
Jailhouse ball?
She played with the Russians,
He
y'all.
said
Jailhouse
Get
ball.
up, do it again.
She's like, it's still broken, but guess what? I'm gonna get up.
I would do it again.
Basketball,
Yep.
bounce or something like that. I cannot remember.
Which time?
What's that show? They
Bounce?
got the little trampoline basketball.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When they, that shit. I know what you're talking
Hey,
I don't be watching
the
TV
dark
like that.
comedian. But he's light
Ain't got
skinned.
time for it.
I don't be watching TV. I'd rather
Dark
read.
and hard.
I'm trying to get into TV a little bit.
And that's the society, man, 'cause most won't rather read, they'd rather watch TV.
Dark Queen.
I
I
like to
got
read.
a season I gotta catch up on.
I like to read.
Okay. So October, we started Music October, right? All right. So name 3 songs, finished or not finished.
I know why you
you
said
already,
that.
No, you ain't gotta say mine. Forget y'all. You ain't gotta say mine. All right. You name 3 songs that you would want someone that has never heard your music to hear.
Ooh. Well,
You will not get it light on this show.
that's what I want. So, if they've never heard me, Pain to Purpose for sure.
Okay.
Because
That's a different way of putting it right there.
The purpose. Let's go.
Pain to Purpose. I haven't released a couple songs.
It's all right. Release
Man,
it.
So
she got
Pain to
music.
Purpose, Millions, and I would tell you
Millions.
why.
Let's go.
Yeah, I talk my shit and all that, but in that song there are a lot of meanings. I talk about talking my shit and being educated.
Let's go.
What you choose to do with your education and how you educate yourself is on you, but you should educate yourself. So for that reason, and because that song I wrote while I was writing Pain to Purpose and while I was really going through it, but I told myself, this is how I see myself, this is where I can get, so I'm gonna write from that perspective. So that's what that song means to me.
You know what you just did? You just pitched
Come
why
on now.
the song is valuable.
And that was
Exactly.
his next question.
You already.
Come on now, bing bong.
That was his next question. And you answered it without him even asking.
Come
So,
on now.
So when you know your
Winner, winner,
value
chicken
and your
dinner.
worth,
yes.
can't nobody play with you.
Value.
Yes, unless you let them.
This is true.
Unless you let them.
But we've broken out to the letting.
Well, it's
We
an
want
ongoing
ours.
process.
Nah, you did it because you done broke your Achilles, you done fucked up a bone. I'm a listening to what you said.
Yeah.
That means you done survived that war, you done survived this one, you done survived. You're a
And push it.
survivor.
I'm a victor.
Can you dig it?
Hello.
Can you dig
To
it?
get it right.
Yeah, we
Yes.
gonna put some things together.
Okay.
Facts.
Yes.
Because when you
Yes.
can survive the battles and still smile
Mhm.
while still going through, you got something.
And then
special.
overcome all that as
Come
well.
on, bro. We're not finna let that
And
be
put yourself
buried.
in a different position. Like, nah, that was
Yeah,
then.
come
This is me
on.
now.
Yes.
And don't let people keep you.
So
in
you're not
this
done.
mode. Oh shit!
I'm
That was
just
then. This is
starting.
me now. Where you see
I'm
yourself in
just
like 5
starting.
years.
Whew. And 5 years from now, I have a really, really big goal. 2 years from now.
Let's go.
In 5 years, by the grace of God and with my work ethic, okay, I see myself at a place where I can get my family right.
Yeah.
My mom, that was my mom, and my dad,
Talk about
my
it.
sister, my brother is doing pretty good. But I really want to be at a place where I can have my mom and my sister settled, because my mom has seen a lot, and I want her to know that there is joy in life.
Okay.
And that's really important to me.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't want to put myself in a box, because I did that with basketball where I'm like, I want to be this,
free.
and then when it didn't work out the way I wanted to, I went through that
Right.
roller coaster. I will transform into whatever I need to be to live the life that I want to, help people the way I want to, and make sure my family is straight. I pray that it's through music, but if it's through motivational speaking, if it's through empowering others, I don't know in what way.
Because before
I'm
music,
okay
you thought it
with
was
that.
going to be through basketball.
Yes.
Boom!
But we don't. Yeah, but we not. It does not mean it has to be ended basketball.
Facts.
Because your story is going to feed you.
Yeah.
Your story is going to feed you, right?
Right.
Hallelujah.
Okay. Not only that, you can walk out to your own music while you're speaking to people.
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Then
When
the
I work
money
out,
that you
and I feel like-
raise-
I feel good.
The money that you raise from speaking, now you can start your own league for women and kids
Yes.
that may not. So maybe the purpose is a lot bigger than just being on the court.
Right.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
controlling the
big.
narrative.
It is.
He just gave you a
It
game
is,
plan.
and
Break
I've-
that down
Yeah.
inside.
I,
He just gave you
I
a
know
game
that
plan.
now.
Break it down inside.
Bam!
I
Break
think
it
you
down.
I like
embraced
this.
I
it.
know
Break
that.
it
I think
down.
you have embraced that already.
Say
If
it
you
back.
guys
yeah.
have not,
Come
go
on.
check out her reels. If you don't get
Next level.
inspired, you might not want to be chasing what you think you should be chasing.
Nah, if you don't get inspired, you might want to check your pulse.
Check
I
that
like
out.
that.
Check
I
that
like
out.
that.
Done.
I appreciate that.
Graveyard.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's what's up.
But it's not jockey. It's about letting it be known. Because we don't do that in our culture. We don't let people know nothing. I'll take these guys. I'm complimenting someone at the lowest tier and making the person at the highest tier work. I'll go to Walmart real quick and go get the manager before I go get an employee any day.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm doing
You
that
know
too.
what I'm, yo, man, come on.
I hear
That's
that.
how you gonna get the shit
Come
done.
hither. Come here
Yeah,
at
that's
once. I need
The real
you.
shit.
What's the problem? No problem. I want you to go walk and go get this while I talk to this employee. This is your job.
You dig? I
Yeah,
love
he
it.
done that before.
And you hear me?
Nah,
I'm
he
not.
did that.
I'm,
He really did
I'm the person.
we weren't looking for nothing too much important, my boy.
Not
We
about
weren't
what
looking for
was
nothing too much
looking for.
important. But this guy went in there and put their ass to work that day, and they loved it.
With the tie on.
He does
Yeah.
that.
He like to grab. He like to go get the ones with the tie. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Listen, you
Could
want
you come over here?
Come here. Come over here.
Fuck him up.
Your workers have to work in this environment.
Come on, man.
And you're okay
Play
with it.
OSHA real quick. But the point is, we have to walk in the space as the asset.
Facts.
Boom.
Period.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw. I don't care who's in the building, how much you got. Most of you guys, the young gentleman I met last time here, understands you can't.
What the fuck, man?
You can't use celebrity names. You can't use names to intrigue me.
At
You
all.
can't use celebrity names.
Absolutely.
Those are employees to me. So it's all about what you're doing in the present time to leave a mark.
Yes.
Which
Titles
is
are
what
just titles.
you did.
I
today.
appreciate that.
You leaving your mark.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you leaving your mark.
Thank you.
Your energy getting everybody to scream and take off on the camera.
You dig? That's that. That's them high
Man.
vibrational
We got any
conversations.
questions? We got any questions in the
They got
audience,
spirits
man,
jumping
because-
through
because she got me
motherfuckers.
juiced the fuck up right now.
Man, I'm gonna have to go home and rewatch this.
Man, man,
Come on,
listen.
This is
Hey.
all topics I've been thinking of myself, man.
Bro.
So, hey, y'all doing good. Hey,
Bro,
hey.
when we talked about doing the new me movement with that line, bro,
Oh,
printing them
I like
out,
that.
that would be the name of the conference.
The new me.
I like that.
The new
Yeah,
me.
that's
Yes.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
ladies,
that's-
Here,
that fits you.
I've got
Said the newbies?
the new me.
New me.
The new me.
The
That's
new
Because we
me.
that's
all
world-
go
that's
through that
worldwide right there,
transformation.
man.
She said
Yes.
transformation earlier.
That's
I really gonna
worldwide.
say butterfly the way you would.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. New
like
me.
that.
Let's start a marketing meeting up for that
We got it.
ASAP.
I like
We
that.
got it.
We need that.
I like that.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind gracing our presence with
Absolutely. My
that. Okay,
pleasure.
cool. We'll start that up for Monday. This Monday coming up?
Waste no time.
Monday is.
Okay, where's your schedule of free life? And then we're gonna shut the show out.
Oh,
I'm on
gonna
that
check
Google
my
calendar.
calendar. You just
Yeah,
go ask me
yeah, I'm
the
on that
spot.
Google.
Oh,
You
shit.
goddamn right.
She like, hold on.
Tell me what
What?
you got going on.
Google
No, because
calendar
if I
ready.
say I'm coming, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep my word.
They
So
gotta
I'm
be
not
ready.
gonna
Okay,
say
we'll
I'ma
meet at
be
the
there
office
just
and we'll
because.
sit down and we'll come up with some ideas.
Yeah.
Too easy, too easy.
And make it
Oh.
happen. Big shout out to the
What?
Voss Experience, man.
Shout out to Voss Experience.
The Big
Yeah.
Girls event's going down in Atlanta. We'll be out there rocking out. Them girls gonna rock it and do their thing.
Okay.
I appreciate allowing me to come around and get the content for that to build. We are assets wherever we go. You guys want to say something before we got here? You were gonna get the last word. Okay.
Okay.
She didn't
I
want.
know
to
she
Shout
got
out to
another-
She
the
didn't want to
shout out.
perform.
I know you got
Yo,
another gem
she
to
didn't want to
drop.
perform the song because not ready yet. But if you would like to give us a little tad bit before we get out of
Hold
here,
on, you got any shout outs? Anything you want
Yeah.
to holler at? Any shout outs?
Oh, shout out.
Come on now.
Besides myself, and
Goddamn
if
right,
I-
Snoop.
if it's selfish, that's fine with me,
Nah,
because I be getting myself through things.
shit, who puts all the work in?
come on.
Moi.
Yeah. So shout out to yourself, first and
Yes.
foremost.
And honestly, shout out to y'all.
Hey.
Because no,
appreciate it.
because
Come
I've
on.
only known you like face to face. I think it's been 10 days,
Come on now.
and I'm a vibes person. But shout out to everybody that's been on my path. I've learned from everybody in the open mics, other artists. I'm new to this, but true to this.
Hey.
Come on now.
Come on.
Talk to him.
All right.
Um,
Merch.
And I have to shout my brother out, even though he gets on my nerves.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Come on
Bros.
now.
He's in
Shout out to
Australia
Bros.
right now
Yeah, yeah.
because
Older or younger?
Older. I'm the baby,
You the baby?
the baby.
Really?
How many?
Um,
How many?
3 of us,
Three, y'all.
Okay, okay.
9 and 8 years apart. So I'm the baby,
Oh,
baby.
wow, you baby.
Yeah.
Two girls,
The
one
music
boy,
is on?
one boy.
Yes, two girls, one boy. Yeah, I have to shout him out because he was the one that forced to play basketball, and it brought me to America.
Wow.
And I was just going around open mics, doing my poems, and he was like, yo, get into music. You rhyme and everything, like,
Yeah.
you know this. And my mother,
Shout out to Mom.
tough relationship,
Shout out to Mom.
but hey, that strength that I have, it comes from her. I never met my dad, okay? And she was both the best that she could. And she did it with 3 kids on her own in a new country, not speaking the language, no friends, no family. And I think that's really what gave me the courage to come
How
here.
you started 3 kids on her own, that's hard enough already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
Not speaking the language.
Not
Come
speaking
on,
the
man.
language, boy.
come on, man.
So
We see where
I
that grit come from. That
Facts.
I'm gonna get it done regardless.
have to. By my age, she had 3.
Teach
So
teach some of them out here. We got some lazy
That's-
bums out here.
Bum.
It is what it
You was
is.
a bum then.
You know,
a bum
It
now.
is
we
what
can't
it is.
put titles like that to people. Society wants people to stay complacent, and you have to go beyond that. That's what we see every day. Watch shows, watch the new commercial. Did you hear
put
about
this
this
on
artist?
repeat.
Did you
Well,
hear
these are
about
people
that
that I see.
person? Like,
On the
Yeah,
couch.
that's what I was gonna say. If I see you ain't doing nothing,
This is real life.
that's what.
Right
But
now.
I respect what you're saying. I'm ex-military, so sometimes I don't sugarcoat it. I just be like,
Oh, I don't sugarcoat. No,
yeah.
I don't sugarcoat.
Okay.
Trust me. That's why.
just
if
give
you
it
notice,
soft.
when you looked at my profile, you saw
see.
myself.
Yeah.
You saw a lot of me.
Nah, yeah.
And there's a reason I'm very selective
Yeah.
about the people that I'm
Right,
around.
right.
I don't
You got that
sugarcoat.
wall up before you even get in.
No, I'm just selective. I'm learning to let that wall not block things because you think
Mm.
you're protecting, but you're also blocking at the same time.
Facts.
But no,
The
I'm just
gyms
selective.
Double door.
coming.
Yeah. Gym City.
But no,
Gym.
honestly,
I'm talking about gyms.
shout
What
out
gyms
to
are?
everybody that I've came across through music because it has really opened me up. I'm really appreciative of anyone who has embraced me even before I had my artist name. Everyone that gave me the opportunity to say something on the mic, even though they didn't know if I was good or not good or whatever you want to call it. So I appreciate everyone. The ones that fuck with me, the ones that don't fuck with me. I don't fuck.
If you ain't fucking with the movement.
It is what it is. I'm gonna be who the fuck I am.
Fluid P.
Okay.
Hey.
So
No, for real. Awesome.
we need them all.
I know,
Yeah.
bro.
We need everybody.
It's all.
Yep.
Hey man, it's been
It
an
was
awesome
a pleasure.
Oh, what's up? What happened?
Oh,
You is
hold on.
It's round
crazy
2.
in the studio. Energy's up. Hey man,
Damn it.
It's a real snap.
At the
Nah, for
backstage,
real.
is the
Come
fool.
on. Hey, energy is up in here, man.
Hey.
I just want to take the moment to appreciate you for coming. Appreciate you.
Man,
hanging
shout out to you,
Shout
Fluid
out.
P.
My
Hold on,
pleasure.
strong.
It was a pleasure. To the
Dropping
Dropping
it.
podcast.
Yeah.
Dropping gems.
Yeah, this
what
one
you
is
did.
this
Yeah.
one on repeat, man, right here.
No,
Have
yeah,
to
she
put
gotta
that on
come
repeat.
back.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
I'm
come
coming
back.
back.
We need
Hey,
regulars.
hey,
We don't need
hey.
no
And not just as a guest next time, but maybe as a sitting.
Sit-in host.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll definitely take
You
you.
really got
Yeah.
that mouthpiece,
would love
and
to.
you gonna hit them with them questions and
Oh yes.
fuck them up.
The rebuttals.
Yeah.
Yes. Help them discover.
Exactly.
That's what you're supposed to do with your questions.
And we
Help them
need
find
a feminine
themselves.
presence.
that
on
was my
the-
first
On
brand.
the panel, we need a feminine presence.
Yeah, like my merch.
Really? It's called Find
It's-
Yourself.
It started as FU, which was FU, people thought fuck you, but it was find yourself. And then because that was too aggressive and people wouldn't get it, I switched it to just elevate. So when you say elevate,
That's dope.
that's my clothing line. Like we elevate by
Okay,
supporting
so
one another.
check it out.
There we
That's
go.
what we're gonna put
Okay,
together.
that's why you like
program
when he
merch.
said
So
Yeah,
we're gonna
elevate.
put
I'm like,
it
that's my
as-
thing.
How did you say it again?
Just elevate.
Just
Just
elevate.
elevate.
Just elevate.
One
Meet
step
the
at
new
a
me.
time.
Present it.
Oh.
That's how we'll do it.
I'd rather wear the
Just
one that says
elevate.
FU.
Meet.
I know.
I like the one that say
know.
F you too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Wow. And we'll
That's more direct.
we'll set up.
FU, meet the new me.
I'm talking about with the Mickey
That's
Mouse
dope.
glove hands.
Man,
with
that's
the-
hot.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
fucking with it. Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be
What'd you say,
against
Jen?
others. You can be
Yeah.
like, F you,
So
old
let's
self,
set up
meet
That's
the
it.
new me.
Let's set up a Google Meet. Let's set up a Google Meet and we'll start the designing on it
Dope.
and get in there rolling.
Yeah,
Same way we got the
Let's
graffiti
get it,
show
man.
rolling.
Yeah.
That's what we do over here. We take action.
Facts.
No, for real.
Take
what I want.
ideas
I
and
wanna
turn them
execute.
into
All right.
Execute.
I like that.
Working
He said, we
motion.
take action. She said, I want to execute.
Come on.
Exactly. That's
That's
Okay.
the separation, man.
We got
Definitely in the
ring
right
this
That's the
up.
place.
separation
Hey,
between the
man,
successful and
We-
the regular.
Come on.
Execution, man.
Nah, for
Execution.
real.
Action, man.
You know,
Welcome to the guillotine. Hey,
man, come on.
Questions.
what's the question? It's been another questions podcast episode,
Nah,
man.
for real.
Roll Lane Studios.
Man, big shout out to
Yeah.
Roll Lane Studios. New Horizons.
Big shout
Being
out.
here once again.
Man, no, for real.
The
If you are a
legend, man.
brand out there and you want to elevate, you need to get some market shares up. Come sit down with us and our new guest that came in.
Oh,
Because she probably could put on a speaking engagement in front of
Oh,
your
wait.
place to bring the people in.
Oh,
wanna talk to
absolutely.
him?
I
Talk
got
about
the
it.
energy. I don't care what
Come
you've
on,
been through
man.
today. I'm gonna bring that positivity out of you.
Talk about it.
Flow.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Fluid P in the motherfucker.
Okay, let's get these reels. Let's get these reels, man, and get some of this content. and
Yes,
get out of here.
sir.
Awesome. Can we get a picture up here? We out, Biz?
Hey,
We
Big
good?
Biz, we good?
Hey,
rolling?
hey, Dante. All right. You ain't got a joke for us you got a joke for us?
Hey,
You
man.
see Biz, man, you popped up. Hey, Biz, we good? Huh?
You got a joke for us?
Hey,
That's all I needed.
Biz ain't thinking about shit.
That's all I needed.
Hell, nah.
Right.
Biz, what you watching over there, boy?
Hey, man, so we'll get in the studio later on. And I want to get some of the
Too
guests that we
easy.
had, and we'll do like a compilation, and then that'll be the track for the podcast, opening and
Go
closing.
in at the end.
Yeah. And then we start putting on the concerts for the Question Podcast concerts. Biz, let's throw them here.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been on the show up to this point,
Right.
we'll have them on the show and run the concert.
Right.
Whatever dividends are made, we'll divvy it up at the end.
Yeah.
Cool?
Let
If
everybody
you put
perform.
in, you get out. You don't put in, you sit out.
And let everybody come in and perform.
Church.
Preach. Tabernacle.
And let's get it, man.
When we see you in a
All right.
building.
I want to get a picture of this. Yes, I mean, I'm going to immediately start working on it. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
He's
because
not
you gotta
playing.
work on your.
Yeah, so we're going to take a picture right here. Come on. Okay.